Hey there everyone, Doogie Manhammer here with a, not quick but kinda quick predictions video for the newly announced Nintendo Direct. I am so excited. This is the first time I'm going to be able to live react to Nintendo Direct because it's usually pretty early in the day and also not on a day where I'm readily at home able to react to it. So thank goodness we'll finally be able to get. I'm so excited. I'm messing up my words, but I'm so happy that we could do this. But anyways, predictions. Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna get this 100% right, but I am saying I might get it 100% right. Now, these aren't going to be outlandish, these aren't going to be crazy, you're not going to hear me say Metroid's coming for the 30th time like most other people, because it's definitely not. You're not even going to see any ounce of Metroid in this, 100% guaranteed. Didn't realize we were jumping into predictions already, but I'm jumping in with that. That's first and foremost, so if you're looking for any of that, it's not going to be here, buddy. Take your time at a different Nintendo Direct. But anyways, I'm going to be all over the place because I got a lot of stuff I think is going to happen and a lot of stuff that I think is likely, not likely, and safe. That being said, I do not know of anything third-party wise. This is only talking about, first-party kind of stuff because I do not have a pulse on the third-party situation or any sort of games that I think could be coming, whether it be new games, ports, remasters, anything like that. My only hope, obviously, and I will tout this until it actually happens, is Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, and Sonic Heroes ports or remasters to modern platforms in general. Please, Sega, let that happen. Anyways, on to Nintendo. First and foremost, other than no Metroid, it's obviously gonna have some Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Now, the biggest question mark around it, though, is will it be a big blowout like a lot of us are wanting and hoping, because I just can't wait to see more of this game and then actually play it here within the next couple months? Or is it just going to be a simple trailer, just showcasing one or two things we haven't seen yet, and then clarifying the date, maybe announcing a special edition Switch or special edition just game in general, like how we got the Master Edition for Breath of the Wild? Like, anything too serious. But it's going to be Zelda no matter what. We're going to see a trailer. It's going to probably be like 2-3 minutes. And if they want to go longer than that and tell us more info, I'm here for it. If not, hey, at least it's still confirmed. It's not going to get delayed. It's going to be all right. And I cannot wait. We're definitely going to see like whatever the huge gimmick is of this game within this trailer too. So like his arm probably is going to be like how we saw in that other trailer where he could like zip through and go under platforms and like be intangible. Well, we'll see what his arm can do a little bit more, and that'll be a lot more in depth than we've ever seen before, I think. I feel like it's going to be like that. But anyways, other than Zelda, which I'm most hyped for, but other than that, I 100% guarantee, and you can come back for your money back, but I don't have any money to give to you, there is going to be Advance Wars. Now, the two things about it, though, is one, it's either going to be shadow dropped right then and there on the Direct, or like be out in the couple days kind of shadow drop, or it will be it'll be the April game, because currently there is no games in April that's published by Nintendo. At the end of the month here we have Kirby and the Forgotten Land, not Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe. That's what's coming out at the end of the month. And I'm sure they're going to re-advertise it here in the Direct. We're also getting Octopath Traveler 2 at the end of the month on the same day as Kirby, which we'll probably get another re-advertisement for, as well as a demo where you can play like the first chapter or two and then save your progress forward. That's probably what's going to happen. March is Bayonetta Origins, which we will also probably see a re-advertisement for. But then April is nothing. And then May is Zelda. So I feel like April would be Advance Wars, considering it was supposed to release last April as well before the events of the world unfolded, and they wanted to postpone it in light of it. So I feel like 1 year later is, exactly right for Advance Wars. Now, like I said, they are going to be re-advertising certain things, like Kirby, Bayonetta, and Octopath. I also think they're going to re-advertise Super Nintendo World. Now, Super Nintendo World is coming out... Super Nintendo World is coming out in Universal Studios Hollywood on February 17th. They've been doing, pre-access for card members and pass holders for Universal Studios Hollywood, and a lot of footage has come out in the last month just about it, people being able to experience Mario Kart, walking around the land, ordering the food, and they're just going to re-advertise it here just so people know, hey, it's opening next week, come be there or be square, you know? As well as maybe a little, like, tidbit about the Mario movie, but I doubt it, honestly. I think it'll just be this. But they'll touch upon it just to make sure people are in the know that it's actually, you know, coming out. Other than that, though, I think the rest of these are going to be pretty safe showings of, you know, stuff that's going to be expected. And what I mean by that is Mario Kart 8 Booster Course. Yeah, Mario Kart 8 Booster Course. We just had Wave 4 come out in December, and it's about that time, March, for the next set to come out. It'll be another 4 courses and more fun times with Mario Kart. And then after that, I do believe we will see the NSO update, but a lot of people are expecting, oh, maybe Game Boy or Game Boy Advance, and hopefully GameCube. None of that's going to happen. You guys are out of your minds. That's not happening for another year. Tops, or not tops, bottoms. It's not going to happen anytime soon, honestly. They have like 5 games announced this year that don't have any release date that's slated for the N64, you know, NSO, such as Mario Party 3, Pokemon Stadiums 1 and 2, Excitebike 64. Those still need dates, those still need times. So they are gonna, you know, do that first before anything else gets further announced. Maybe they'll announce another game that hasn't been announced for 64, like Donkey Kong 64, or I don't even know what other games they could announce. Freaking Resident Evil 2 64? That'd be cool, but yeah, nothing special is going to happen NSO-wise. It's just going to be that. Maybe Sega Genesis games added onto it as well, but nothing special. Other than that, in terms of real basic stuff, well, obviously our indies, Indie Reel, Sizzle Reel in general at the very end. We'll definitely touch upon one game in particular that I'm excited for, Blanc. That comes out next Tuesday on Valentine's Day, and I can't wait for that. That game looks exciting, that game looks fun. They'll definitely announce a few other ones, Nintendo published or indie otherwise, because a lot's come out since the last Direct, so they'll definitely do stuff that's coming out really, really soon. Maybe we will see a teaser for the Splatoon 3 expansion pass with Pearl and Marina. Otherwise, though, we'll just get a reminder about the Splatfest that's coming out, about milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate, and maybe like a teaser of an update coming out, but Splatoon 3 will be on the back burner just on that kind of stuff. Fire Emblem Engage and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 have DLC expansion passes going on, so we might get teasers of both of those. I know Fire Emblem Engage just came out, but to keep fans, you know, anxiously waiting for the next DLC, they'll definitely announce a teaser of it, or who's going to be like the emblems inside for you to get in the game. And then in regards of Xenoblade, I have no idea. I haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles 3, so maybe it'll be a more serious update this time. I don't know, or just another hero that you can get. But yeah, it'll be pretty basic and light on that stuff, on that front. So, my 3 big predictions, 3 big pie in the skies here for the Direct. This is not any of the 3, I just forgot to mention Pikmin. Pikmin 4. See, I'm at a loss at Pikmin 4. I think it's too soon to say anything about Pikmin that's overindulgent, you know? I have a feeling Splatoon 4 is going to come out in either August or September. Why I feel that way, I don't know. But I don't believe they're going to have, you know, a decently big Zelda blowout or a nice trailer that everyone's going to talk about, and then also show, you know, a big blowout or big thing about Pikmin 4. We might see some gameplay, but I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy. Maybe a launch window, like fall 2023, but I think that's it. I don't think we'll get much more of it otherwise. Now, again, my big 3, my big pie in the skies that I said I was going to talk about. For whatever reason, there was some sort of rumbling, and I don't even know where this originated from, that Bandai Namco is helping Nintendo remaster an action game or port an action game. And a lot of people believe, for some reason, that it's Kid Icarus Uprising. Now, don't get my hopes up. I really, really want this to be true. I really, really want this to happen. Or even a sequel to Kid Icarus. Like, please, Lord Almighty. I need that in my life. Thank you. I'm not saying anything more about it, because if I actually see that, I will pop off next. Mario. Mario is a guarantee in this direct. Not a sports game, not a spin-off, none of that riffraff. It's gonna be a full-fledged new mainline Mario game. Whether it be 2D or 3D, unsure, couldn't tell ya. But I do know for a fact that it is going to be in this direct because of the Mario movie, because of Super Nintendo Land, because Mario is the face of Nintendo, and Nintendo is gonna be everywhere this year, not just in video games. So I feel like they're going to capitalize on that by having a nice big blockbuster Mario movie for store shelves this holiday season, because everyone's going to want to talk about going to Nintendo World. Everyone just saw the Mario movie and got all the toys that are at Target and Walmart, and they want a Mario game to cap it off. So they are going to do that. And that's how we're going to finish the direct, is this Mario. 100%. I guarantee that. Like I said, money back guarantee, but I don't got no money, so I don't know what the guarantee's for, but stay tuned. my last big thing that I wanted to talk about. The big surprise of this direct, other than Mario. Because typically the way Nintendo Directs go is they have a big surprise game up front or a long-awaited trailer for a game. Then headlines, then a focus point, headline, focus point, headline, big finish, which I think is going to be Mario. Now the first big reveal could be the Zelda trailer, or it could be something entirely new that we haven't seen yet that will be released before the summer or around summertime. But I think that's more likely. And then Zelda will be the first focal point after a couple headlines, because it's going to whet everybody's appetite for Zelda. So what do I think that big game's going to be? No clue. I couldn't tell you. Personally, in terms of Nintendo franchises that haven't really seen a lot of light lately, or hasn't seen a huge new success on Switch or resurgence, I think it's Donkey Kong. Maybe. Because the last new Donkey Kong game was Tropical Freeze on the Wii U. Sure, it got ported to Switch and did pretty well, but that's not new. Every other decently known and recognized franchise has had, or has at least been announced, of new comings on Switch. We already got Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom coming out soon. We got Mario Odyssey. We got like 2 new Fire Emblem games. We got Pikmin 4 at least announced. We got Metroid Dread and Metroid Prime 4 announced. Like, what other big... Oh, I guess I could say Star Fox. Star Fox hasn't seen the light of day since Star Fox Zero. So maybe they could be, toying with a Star Fox Assault kind of vibe game where it's not just flying around and you actually run around on the land and do all kinds of stuff like that. So I would say those are my big two. It would be Star Fox or Donkey Kong as like the big surprise that no one's really expecting or looking forward to, because there hasn't really been anything to look forward to as of late. But yeah, I would say those are my things. Those are my big guesses. Those are my big takeaways. Those are my big not expectations, but hopes anyways. I mean, I'm ready to be excited. I'm ready to be wooed. It's gonna be Zelda oriented. At least I feel like a quarter of it's gonna be Zelda oriented, and I'm gonna be happy regardless, no matter what else they show. It could be farming simulators galore this whole next direct, but if you get me a nice solid 3-minute Zelda trailer or talk about Zelda, I am one happy camper. But let me know in the comments below, what are you expecting? What are you looking for? What are you hoping gets announced? What is your pie in the sky, never gonna happen type of deal? Let me know. But otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for my reaction. But my internet upload sucks, so you might not see it until very late or until the next day. But otherwise, you will see it. But until then, hope you enjoyed. See ya!